Hi guys, this week we'll be doing crooked glasses part 2. Okay, so I've just tightened your glasses up for you. So they shouldn't be sliding forwards anymore. That should feel a lot better. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's good. It's just, it feels a bit uneven on this side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it feels a bit like crooked.
It feels,
yeah,
it feels
right.
crooked,
Okay, yeah, maybe it's low on that side. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll fix that up for you. No, it won't be long.
Thanks.
Okay, so I've just straightened those up for you. So I've brought this side up a bit, so that should sit a lot straighter now. How's that?
I think it's actually worse.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, actually it does look low on that side. Yeah, sorry, I'll straighten that back up. I'll try and get that nice and straight. Won't be long. Okay, so I've just straightened those up for you. Let's have a look. That definitely looks nice and straight now when I look at that, definitely. How's that?
Yeah, it feels better, but no, it still feels a bit out of whack, like just crooked or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. Right. Okay, so there is actually another way that glasses can be crooked, but they look like they're sitting straight, so they look very even. The customer will agree that they're sitting straight. You can see that they're sitting straight, but they also might complain and say it still feels crooked or it feels a bit out of whack. And what that's likely to be caused from is when one lens is sitting closer to one eye than the other. So that's called uneven back vertex distances. Occasionally, the customer may be aware of what the issue is. They'll say that one lens feels closer to one eye than the other, or they'll say that it's touching on one eyelash and not the other, or it's touching on one cheek and it's not touching on the other. But sometimes it's not overly obvious, so you just have to keep that in mind, because you could potentially end up making a straight pair of glasses crooked unnecessarily, wasting time, doing unnecessary adjustments when it's actually the problem is one lens sitting closer to one eye than the other. Okay, so what's a back vertex distance? Well, a back vertex is this surface of the lens, this back surface, inner surface of the lens. That's literally called the back vertex. A back vertex distance is how many millimeters that back vertex sits from your eye or the customer's eye. So the distance between the eye and that back vertex, or that surface of the lens, is known as the back vertex distance. You may or may not be aware that you use back vertex distances pretty much every day. Whenever a customer's got a high script, the computer will actually prompt you to enter in the back vertex distance. And typically we enter in a back vertex of 12 millimeters. So we're literally telling the computer to make the script suitable for if the lens was sitting 12 millimeters away from the customer's eye. Okay, so to do the actual adjustment, we have to first figure out which lens is closer to which eye than the other. So we stand up and look over the top of the customer, and then you'll get an aerial view like this. So you'll see from the top, and you can actually see that this lens is closer to that eye than this side. Similar to lower on the lower, there's another little phrase, closer on the closer. So whichever lens is closer, which is this one, that arm actually has to go closer to their head. So that has to come inwards like that, and that'll actually push it out like that. On the side that's further away, you can actually adjust that arm further out too. Or you can even do a combination of the both, bring one in and one out. But just to remember the adjustment, an easy way to remember the adjustment is to remember whichever side's closer, that comes in closer. So closer on the closer. So this lens was closer, so we have to bring this arm closer, inwards. So you literally just hinge it in like that. Inwards like that, so you bring that in. So when you put it back on, it's nice and straight. With a plastic frame, whichever side's closer, you have to bring that arm in, heat here, and then bend that in, putting the pressure close to the front here, not too far up here where you disturb the sync joint. Or you can heat up the other side and literally just pull it out, but you want to pull, again, pulling really close to the end here, not here. You're not pulling by here, you're pulling by there. And if it's got ultra clear lenses, obviously you pop the lens out, heat the frame, pop the lens back in, and then do the adjustment. So I hope that sheds some light in relation to crooked frame adjustments and back vertex distances. Just remember, closer on the closer.